So in this video, I'm going to be showing how you can make um, a little hot air balloon at home with your kids, or if you want to do it just for fun, just to demonstrate how like a hot air balloon works. So for this, and it's basically any like, you don't need anything extravagant. You can go get it at Dollar General. Well, maybe not Dollar General because you need the right type of bags. Walmart though. So all you need, some straws, birthday candles, aluminum foil, and again, the bag, this is the key. You gotta have the right type of bag. You can't just use any type of bag because it all depends on the weight and the texture of the bag. You don't want a bag that can burn, so the plastic will burn very easily. You don't want a bag that's like very durable or heavy. That's good for most things, but for this, it wouldn't be good. So look for one of these like clear type bags that you may see like in those little like trash cans and stuff, or you may see like custodians have them and stuff. So the first thing we're gonna do, I have my foil right here. I'm not gonna measure it, but you can measure out about like 4 inches. So I'm gonna cut my foil out. This is going to be my base. This foil is gonna be my base. But before I do that, I need to put what the base is gonna sit on top of. That's what the plastic straw is for. So for these, the best thing to do with these plastic straws is to cut it like, you want the hot air balloon to be as light as possible. So you don't want to like weigh it down with a whole bunch of tape. I'm gonna use tape, but I'm not gonna use a lot of tape. So like, you don't want to use tape or glue, not a lot of it at least. So you want to connect these straws by making little slits. So I'm gonna cut a little slit right here, and then I'm gonna cut another little slit right here. And I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. Cut a little slit, flip it over, cut another little slit. Then I'm gonna take my 2 slits and I'm gonna connect them with each other. That way you don't have to like tie the straws together. Like, you're gonna tape them together, but you won't need as much tape because the slits are put together. So now I'm gonna do my other 2. So again, this is just like a little fun activity you can do at home with your kids to show them, hey look, this is how a hot air balloon works. But of course, this is just like a miniature version. But hot air balloon is more complex than this. But this is just a little fun chemistry science lab for them. Can I get it? All right, so now that I got them connected, now I'm just gonna tape them all together. So I'm gonna make it an X. I'm gonna tape them in an X. So again, I'm gonna use tape, but I'm not gonna use like a lot of tape. So I just want them in like an X form, because this is where I'm gonna put my foil on top. All right, so once you got it set up, now you can put your foil on there. So now I'm gonna put my foil on here. I'm gonna tape the foil. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna tape the foil in the back like this. So again, the lighter it is, the easier it will be to fly. Hopefully it flies. Like, if it flies, it was even if it like hovers a little bit, it was a success. So now I have my base. So this is what my base looks like. So now you take your birthday candles, you take a match or a torch or something. So you don't want to add extra tape or glue. So you're actually going to use the candle as kind of like an adhesive. So you're going to melt it a little bit. And then you're just going to stick it on there. And let the candle stick itself. So you're going to put 4 candles like each on each corner kind of. So that's 1. There's my second one. So this could get frustrating sometimes because the candles it may take you more than one time to get the candles to stick because they may fall off. See how that was like kind of wobbly. All right, my last 2. Now I need 1 more candle. And there it is. All right, so now that I got my candles on, so as you can see, I got my 4 candles. So now I'm gonna take my trash bag. I'm gonna open it up. Try not to tear it when you open it. And again, the best thing to do is get these like cheap little like clear ones that you wouldn't normally use for like everyday type trash type stuff. And try to put as much air in it as possible. So now what I'm gonna do, you see I got my straws flipped up. That's where I'm gonna put my tape. So I'm just gonna put the tape on the end on all 4 of them. Last one. And there it is. So now I'm gonna carefully tape the bag again. Be careful because you don't want to like rip a hole in the bag or anything. So I'm gonna just tape this in to the bag. Tape this in to the bag. All right, I just need to tape 2 more ends. Tape this into the bag, and now I'm gonna tape this into the bag. So now I have my bag taped up. All right, so now that I have my bag taped up. Let me zoom the camera out. Let me zoom the camera out. So now that I got my bag taped up, now I'm just gonna light it. see one of the candles fell. So that's why I think you gotta be careful. So now I gotta reapply that candle because it fell. So now let me try to open my bag up. Now this candle fell. So again, sometimes you gotta be careful because the candles may fall. It may take you more than one time to get the candles on. Alright, so now I'm just gonna light it. So again, be careful not to set the bag on fire. Keep the bag as far away from the flame as possible. Alright, so the balloon heats up. It should start filling with air. And it should like gradually start moving and hopefully it'll start floating. So you don't really have to do anything. Like if you wanna like help it out by moving the balloon out further. So the gas particles, the heat is releasing gas particles. So you can see it's starting to wobble. Hopefully after some seconds or a minute or two, it will start floating. One of my candles just fell. Okay. One of my candles had fell and I have to try to put it back on there. So like I said, you see it starting to move. Hopefully it gets airborne. Let me try to help it out by moving it just to the bag. So it looks like it's starting to lift off a little bit. Like I said, it may take some seconds. It may take a minute or two. But it's almost off the table. You see it starting to move. We'll see if it gets airborne. See it starting to rock. There it is, moving. Is it gonna lift up though? It's acting like it wants to do something. It's starting to move. Like it's off the table, but it's not in the air yet. But it's hovering. It's not like on the table. The green straws, but you can see under the bag. But the green straws are no longer on the table. Uh-oh, is it lifting up? Is it lifting up? So again, it seems like it wants to do something, but it's struggling. Let me see if I can move it. So like I say, as you can see, it's off it's off the table, but it's not. Let me move it further over here. Like it's just not floating yet. Well, it's floating, but I'm saying it's not like in the sky yet. But it's off the table. Okay, there it is. There it is. Now we airborne. And there you have it. All the way up to the ceiling. So like I said, this is just a little fun science experiment you can do at home with your kids. Or if you want to try it out. As you can see, it's floating in the sky now. And then all it took was some straws, a trash bag, and 4 candles, and some foil. You see it's floating in the sky. It took a while, but eventually it got there. And then if I just blow the candles out, it's gonna come down. But like I said, if you wanna try this experiment, those are all the materials you need. More videos coming soon. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment. Trey T out. Peace.